Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Professor Moore. Today I'm going to be doing just a short screencast, my first ever attempt at recording one, so hopefully this goes all right. Documenting my experience ordering a book from Chapters Indigo. Now, the interesting thing I found about this is that the user experience I found was generally very pleasant, but this is an example of how a single little pitfall can completely destroy your ROI. So let's just hop right into it. So here I am on Chapters Indigo's home web page here. The website itself is pretty nicely laid out. It has this nice eye-catching sale right here. It tells you right away, 25% off the home event. I'm not really planning on buying any decor, pillows, mugs, and more today, but it's nice to have that eye-catching thing. Lets you know that there's something going on, that the website's active. It's a great way to pull you in and distract you from what you were originally here for. Maybe get you to accidentally lose all of your money. Scrolling down the website, they've got this really nice most searched books thing here. I've noticed that coincidentally today, this book on Obama and one on Trump are at the left and right ends of the spectrum, which is poignant. Accidental, but funny nonetheless. And just in general, this homepage is quite nice. It also has this feedback bar off to the side, which is super helpful for anybody who might have a less than ideal experience on the website. Super open about accepting feedback, which is always nice to have. And down here at the bottom, they've got this email sign up if you're interested in that. They even tell you about some of the perks that come with signing up for their email newsletter. It gives you a little extra incentive. They've got their social media icons clearly indicated if you want to follow them. And I was a little bit concerned initially about privacy, as I usually am when my money spending is at play, so I figured I would check out their privacy policy since they were nice enough to have it clearly shown there. Looking here, consent forms, information we collect. Yep, they've got a whole bunch of useful information here. Nobody likes having their information stored or especially sold, but if a company is going to be collecting your information anyway, then at least it's always nice when they're super transparent about it and just have all of this information readily accessible so you know what you're getting into. I've also noticed these beautiful category tabs up here to help flip through all the categories I could be looking into. Let's say I'm looking for some fiction. They've got this nice big front and center new and hot section here. You can shop by categories in fiction, although there's already a fiction and literature thing, so that seems a little bit redundant. But just a tiny little nuance, nothing too egregious with that. I've noticed that right up here at the front, there's a whole bunch of books here that have very obvious sales. They can show you exactly how much money you're saving, an instant call to action button to add these to your cart. But now I'm interested in some good old fantasy. What happens if I go browsing in here? Well, we have a nice little blurb up here. It's collapsible so it doesn't take up too much space if you're just passing by. A little bit of information about some of the wonderful sci-fi fantasy books and series that they have for sale. A couple popular options here. And once again, here they have the sales shown very obviously, which again is really nice. Super obvious how much money you're saving, even tells you if a book is available in stock online or in stores. Oh, this one even tells you if there's a series available. But I'm going to look for a specific book. Say I'm looking for something by the author Brandon Sanderson. Oh, he pops up right away. Popular fantasy writer. And right here, we see a whole bunch of his most popular books available as soon as I search. That's really handy. They've got a whole bunch of subcategories that you can filter by here if you're just looking for hardcovers, audiobooks, paperback, whatever. And some more subcategories, even different languages. One thing that I wasn't expecting was the ability to pre-order Rhythm of War, a book that is coming out soon. It's going to be a follow-up in a series of his that I really enjoy, the Stormlight Archive. So that that's kind of exciting. That's an extra way to kind of pull me in, thinking of something that I didn't even know was coming out right away, but I can now pre-order if I wanted to, even with its own special call to action button there. Let's say I'm a little more specific and I'm looking for his Mistborn books. Once again, they pop up right away. That's always very handy. Now, once again, the first thing my eye catches isn't actually the first thing on the page, but this huge save, 75%. It's like, that is an awesome deal. So, and that Shadows of Self is one of the books in the series that I need to pick up. I'm going to hop right in there. This page is really nicely laid out. I've got a very obvious add to cart button here and a slightly less obvious wish list button. Very nice. You can automatically select here if you want hardcover, paperback, or audiobook. Once again, the sale price is obvious. There's even reviews. And people who looked at this book might also have been interested in some more books, including the other parts of the series, so that's very handy. I'm going to add this to my cart. There's a lovely pop-up here confirming that I have added the book to cart. And if I want, I can view my cart right away. And that is very nice. But now, as all good things must come to an end, we encounter where it starts to get a little odd. My order summary over here nicely shows me that my subtotal is $8, the total's $8, which is a really good deal for a hardcover book. However, it tells me that my shipping and tax are TBD, to be determined. Now, on the left-hand side up here, it does tell me that if I add another $27, I can qualify for free shipping, but I don't have another $27 right now. I'm not really interested in buying the whole trilogy. I just need this one book right now. So before I start proceeding to the checkout and potentially having to pay a whole bunch of shipping and tax I wasn't expecting, to the point where I could have just bought the other books and saved the money, I really want to know exactly how much I'm going to be spending on this. So I'm going to try going down here and seeing if there's any more information I can get. I don't feel like contacting them directly. That seems like a bit of an extra hassle. What do we have in the shippings and returns tab? Well, once again, free standard shipping on orders over $35, but I'm not spending that much money, and that wouldn't help me if I was outside Canada anyway. Contactless curbside doesn't help me right now. Free returns is nice if I don't like my purchase, but I'd rather not go through with returning something I didn't have money to buy in the first place because I didn't know what the cost would be. Standard shipping. There's free shipping for their Premium Plus members, but I'm not a Premium Plus membership. My eyes kind of just glaze over trying to read these blocks of text, and whatever information I'm looking for here it doesn't feel like it's that obvious. So out of curiosity, what if I dig even deeper by this page shipping by destination button? Well, now I've noticed the website has actually changed. We've got this blue now, and it kind of feels like I've been dragged into the back room by the manager who doesn't want to be making a scene out in the cash register in front of the other customers. Kind of feels like I'm getting a little in over my head here now that I've found myself in the customer service center. This is a lot of effort when I just wanted a book. Oh good, free shipping has the same delivery time frames as standard shipping, but that still doesn't tell me how much standard shipping costs. Priority shipping, rush shipping. Alright, I don't think the information I'm looking for is in here, and this is all just getting way more stressful than it really needs to be. I mean, I know I probably don't have to worry about it that much. It is only $8, but I still would like to know what exactly my total's going to be before I spend the money. So I'm just going to go back to the main page. You can usually just click the logo up here. Oh, that works nicely. Let's check out my cart. Nice button there to jump me right to the cart. All right, let's just say for argument's sake that I start the checkout process. They're not going to ship it to me right away. Well, looks like I have to sign into my account, or there is also an option to check out as a guest. I do happen to have a membership right now, but say I didn't, what would it? I would still have to enter my email to check out as a guest. And at this point, I'm just starting to feel so stressed out by the process. I have to be, if I'm going to enter my email anyways, I might as well just make an account. And if I'm making an account and going through all of those steps when I still don't know how much I'm going to be paying in the end, it just kind of completely derails the entire system. So as we can see, when I got to the website, I was super eager to buy that book. They made it very easy to find the book. They made it easy to add it to my cart. They were super obvious about what the price was going to be, what my savings were going to be. It was all great. But all it took was that one little hiccup of not just telling me overtly what my tax and shipping cost was going to be that made me start questioning the entire process. It just shows how one little user experience hiccup can completely impact your return on investment, because now I'm not going to bother buying this book. Maybe I'll order it from Amazon or something, or see if I can borrow a copy from a friend or download an ebook or something, but I don't feel like dealing with this website anymore, all because of one little thing, and now they're not getting the money. And I generally think I'm a fairly patient customer, but I know there are people that would be contacting the manager over less, so that is a prime example of how user experience can be the smallest of details. As far as improving this, I think it's great that they show the free shipping option, but having a very obvious way of telling you what your non-free shipping and the amount of tax you're going to be paying would have really made all the difference here. It doesn't seem like it would be that complicated to add in a kind of algorithm to automatically calculate your tax and just add in whatever their non-free shipping fee is. I know this is all supposed to be enticing me to spend an additional $27, but it completely backfired, and now I'm not bothering with it. A simple improvement that would make a world of difference. So that is my experience with trying to order a book. I hope this has been at least somewhat entertaining and informative, and have a good afternoon, everybody.